Beautiful people of South Africa, thank you so much. Welcome to Dear Makhumalo. Makhumalo, let me welcome you on your show.
Thank you so much, Lande, for welcoming me. Sanbonani, Kamla Mutsobe Makhumalo Abamselegu, and this show is Dear Makhumalo Izinto Zothando.
Dear Makhumalo, today for some reasons, Makhumalo would love to read the story herself. You know why? Maybe it's because my tongue get tongue tied. So, Dear Makhumalo,
not precisely.
Please read the story for us.
Thank you so much. Okay, the story goes like this. Dear Makhumalo, I would like to remain anonymous.
Okay.
I'm a 26-year-old woman, a postgraduate student. Ngaqala ukuthandana with my partner since I was 16. We have a beautiful son together who is 2. From the start, our relationship was not perfect. He was very into girls and was very in love with his ex. Even sebehlukene kodwa yamgila i-ex yakhe. So saqhubeka mina naye, knowing very well that his heart was with someone else. He was unemployed at that moment, and impilo inzima, but I stood with him, sharing the little I would get from home until he got a job. When he started working, his friends became his priority, and again I had to fight for him. He was the type of person who would put me down in front of his family members and speak to me badly. But I endured all of that and continued to stay. He failed me in a lot of things. He failed to defend me in a situation which involved him when I needed him the most. When I had decided to finally leave him, he lost his job. At that moment, I thought you can't bring a man down when he is at his lowest. Again, I continued to stay. During his unemployment period, he became a good guy. He has always been reliable whenever I asked for his help, but impatho yakhe has always been a problem. He began to change for the better, and at that point I started to develop anger towards him, and it is at that moment where I fell pregnant again. He supported me throughout my pregnancy, wahlawula nengane, but I still found messages between him and other girls. But at that point, ngangisazoyaphi, because I'm pregnant. The longer I stayed, the more anger I have had. Through all his mistakes, he is a good man and a good father. I find myself wanting to leave, but I think about my son. I think about the fact that the grass is not always green on the other side, and maybe ngizothola umuntu who is worse. But the worst thing, Makhumalo, is my confidence. He always says that I'm too vocal for a woman. No man will be able to love me because ngifunde kakhulu and ngithatha imfundo ngiyifake ekhanda. I've come to see myself as no longer a soft and feminine woman. I feel like ngeke ngithole uthando. I've encouraged him to upgrade himself and study, but in the end, I end up being the one to do his assignments. I know that I have to accept myself the way I am, but please advise me. Ngenze njani ukuthi ngithambe to be more respectful than I already am. One thing I know is that I don't love him the way I used to, but manje ngisaba to leave. He has also shown me that he will make co-parenting miserable for me every time I try to break things off with him. Dear Makhumalo Izinto Zothando, please help me.
Dear Makhumalo Izinto Zothando, let me have this story so that I can cross-check. It's a long letter for you, Makhumalo, but
it's very long.
It's a beautiful one.
I really had to read all of it.
Yeah, it's a beautiful one.
Meat.
Yes. Okay, Makhumalo, here is the story for you.
Yeah.
What is your take?
Everyone listened to the story, so I won't recap on it.
100%.
Because it will take much of our time, and there are a lot of things that we have to address from this story. I picked up at the beginning, very beginning. She is mentioning the fact that she knew that she was in love with many girls, and in fact he loved girls, and he loved his ex-girlfriend very much, even though she was now with this current girlfriend we are speaking about, our anonymous. And even after his ex-girlfriend emgilile,
has disappointed
him and done him wrong, he continued to love her very much. So for you as a current girlfriend to know that your boyfriend loves his ex that much, I wonder what is it that gives you courage to continue. Is it maybe the fact that you know she's an ex, so whether he loves her or not, I'm here, she's no longer here, I don't care. But I can tell you, it will kill your heart, it will kill you, because Lwandle, when you give it your all, you expect the same. So you
don't expect half.
No, not half, but you expect the whole. So you tell me, Uguti, you stay in a relationship whereby you know very well that this person, his heart is somewhere else, but you stay. One thing that will make you to stay is a hope that one day he will realize how much you love him, and that will make him to love his ex less, or he will grow to love you as the time you show him how much you love him, it will make him to learn to love you, and he will realize how much good you are, you know.
Well, what could be a reason, Makhumalo, of a man to love an ex?
Lwandle, Lwandle, you fall in love with this particular person.
Yeah.
You give your heart to this person, you love her or you love him so much, and then on the way she disappoints you, or he disappoints you.
Or maybe this man was the cause of what the ex did. How could you continue loving someone?
Most probably, Lwandle, because if you continue to love someone, it's like maybe you regret some things that you did
100%
while you were still in a relationship that caused her to leave you. Now your heart is still with her because you know that she has done nothing wrong, but you did. And secondly, you would wish that you would find time to correct, to be given another chance to correct your wrongs, so that you can continue, because you dearly love this person, but now this person has made it clear that I can't be with you anymore. It's enough.
Yeah.
But then Anonymous mentioned that wamgila. Okay,
100%.
If wamgila, Anonymous now expects that when I do you wrong, right, everyone will expect that you love me less, and it can't be that you will love me the same way or more when I've done something wrong to you.
In fact, this lady will feel compelled not to understand why you still love someone who has done you so much wrong. And when it's me giving you love, you are not giving the same to me.
Exactly. And mind you, Lwandle, he wasn't working, and this lady would take care of him.
And it behaves well when he's not working.
At that time, Lwandle, when he was in love with his ex, he wasn't working. This lady was doing everything in her power to maintain him or to take care of him, from as little as what she would get from home, and make sure they keep going. Mind you, I love you, I maintain you, but you are in love with someone else. Can it be that he stayed with this woman? Maybe he would have made things right. Maybe he would have corrected things with his ex if maybe this lady didn't take care of him. Can it happen that he is with this woman because she takes good care of him, even financially, because he is not employed, he doesn't have anything?
You mean to say this man would have left this late?
I would want to believe that the way he loves his ex, maybe Lwandle,
He would have
he would
left.
have gone back. If this woman was really an ex, you know, when you've got a new girlfriend that takes good care of you, that assists you financially, you can say to her, no, I've ended things with my girlfriend that you used to know. Now she's an ex, only to find that she's not an ex. Why you think he is still in love with an ex? It's because the so-called ex is still a current girlfriend. But because you mustn't stop
taking
financing
care.
him,
Aye.
she has to be called an ex.
What do you mean now, Makhumalo? What do you mean?
I'm just saying.
To say the reason why we still have this so-called ex
that I'm so much
in the
love
picture.
With. It's because you take good care of me. So I can't afford to tell you that I'm still seeing her, because you must continue to finance our relationship. So it might happen that she was never an ex then. Okay, let's continue and past that point. And now we get a job.
Yes.
He gets a job. Now he is stable.
Yes.
And now he starts to become a different person altogether.
His friends, they become a priority now.
Were you ever a priority, or your money was a priority from the beginning?
Huh?
Because, Lwandle, don't make a mistake. If I need you to finance me, I will make sure that I take everything that you say, because I need your money. I don't want you, to hold back.
Oh, I need your money.
If you said you can't be with your friends more than you are with me, I will listen. I will listen.
I will talk the line.
Exactly. Now that I have my money, now that I can take care of myself, what is it that I still need from you? So in fact, I don't care. You can go if you want. My friends are a priority. So he started, to talk bad to her. He started to make her look so bad towards in the eyes of the family members. So she is just someone that is there, and she's just a baby mama,
because he's working.
Yes, now he is working. Now he is financially stable.
And the lady say
so this is another red flag.
Okay.
The first red flag was when he was still in love with the ex while you are there taking care of him. But he couldn't cut all the ties with the ex, because he still we are going to a place where she said, I still find messages.
Yeah.
Meaning he has never stopped, right? It was just the situation that was causing him, to behave as if he has changed, or he's listening or what. But he wasn't.
So this man has no time for this woman.
Yes.
Spend more time with his friends.
Mm-hmm.
This man is also verbal abusive to this lady because he's working. So that is another red flag.
Yes, a second red flag.
So Makhumalo, what is it that she needs to do in this case? Because she goes further and mentions something here to say he again or not again, he loses his job. And
when he loses his job is at the time where Anonymous is deciding to leave him.
Yes.
And now on Anonymous, again, with her good heart, she mentioned something very powerful, one. If you can read, I think she said, you don't
hit a man when he's down.
Exactly.
At his lowest.
At his lowest point. So now she feels bad again. And it's not her anymore that is staying in this relationship. But she now stays because she feels, she pity, this guy. It's not like she wants to be there. But she feels like, but how do I leave a person at the moment, at his lowest moment? It's going to look like I was here for his money because I stayed when he was working. Even though he was still ill-treating me, but I stayed. And now he loses his job and I leave him. It wouldn't be... the people won't see it. Even him, he won't see the endurance that she has undergone. Because she has been, tolerating him from the beginning.
Makhumalo, this lady could it be a concern to her or for her that this man has shown a number of characters? Now that he's having money, he behaves in this way. But when he doesn't have money, he changes and behaves differently. What does this mean? Can it be like...
It explains exactly what I told you, Luanda, to say when you don't have anything, you rely on this person. You are forced
to rely upon...
Yes, you are forced because you're relying upon him. So when you rely upon your partner, whatever she says goes. Not because you are like that, not because you have changed, but you need her to take care of you. That is the only reason why he behaves differently now. Now his friends are no longer a priority. Now the exes, now everything. But what I like about this lady, she does show that she is now very angry with him. And he cannot manipulate her anymore. She knows him for who he is. Now she won't change and think, she won't start to think that he has changed. She knows him. She knows his true colors. She is just in this relationship because now she thinks for her son. She wants her son to grow with two parents. Okay?
And the lady is saying, I'm no longer interested to stay.
Exactly.
She wants to move.
And she has realized that she doesn't love him in the same way that she used to love him.
100%.
But because now there is a child involved.
Does the lady have a responsibility to take care of this man?
No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't, Lwandle. One point that I think I'm remembering it last, Lwandle. She said that he is what did she say?
One thing I know is that
he will make co-parenting
or
a living
difficult.
hell.
Yes.
If she would leave
him.
Can you see now? She is staying in this relationship not because she wants to stay, because she's now thinking of her son.
Yeah.
It takes me back to the first letter that we discussed, Lwandle, where I said, our children comes first, yes. But what about us? This lady, in fact, he can't keep on manipulating her. And she listens. At some point, she will have to take a decision, a sober decision. And she is also saying the grass is not always greener on the other side, meaning she would think of leaving. But she would think, Uguti, what if I find someone and he's worse than what I'm already in? Because you don't just leave, but you want to leave and you want to move on. You want to start afresh. You want your new life. It's not like you're gonna stay single forever. Now I pick something. She is now scared of men. She doesn't trust men anymore.
Yeah.
So, Lwandle, what I want to tell this lady first is that it doesn't matter. Uguti, is the grass greener or not? The pain you are feeling where you are won't go away because you have fear of what will happen if you leave. And
we are not living because you want to have another life per se. You are living because the living conditions right now are not suitable for you.
And I want people to always know that there is always a possibility that the grass can be greener. Don't be scared to start afresh. Don't be scared. Because now fear of the unknown. She's just scared of something that she doesn't even know. She is scared now that this man has wronged her, and now she thinks that what if I find someone like him? It's okay, it will be someone else. You will leave. You will leave him again. It doesn't matter. You don't have to stay in a relationship longer because you are scared what will happen next. If it's not working, it's not working. Leave it.
You can't stay in an abusive relationship because...
Leave it and heal and find yourself and go on. When you have healed, Lwandle, you will start to love again. You will even forget that you have ever been hurt by a man.
What is that song by Adele that I heard? And I said, this is your line, Makhumalo, that you live and you forgive. While you forgive, you also wish your ex well.
Oh yes. Oh yes, wait. Oh yes, man. I think you did share with me. So it goes back to what I always say: forgive yourself.
Yeah.
Forgive yourself in order for you to heal, and forgive him and move on. The child, because the child is the
Yes.
issue in this case.
Yeah.
The child will grow.
The child will grow.
And the child will know the truth one day.
Ash.
No matter what he says, and you can be very scared as a woman if it's a boy, because normally a boy will take a father's side. But let me tell you something. One day he will see him for who he is. No matter he buys him with what,
Oh man,
he will know.
Oh
one
boy.
Day. So don't worry.
Yeah.
Take care of your child. If he doesn't want to be part of the child anymore, it's not a problem. He will grow.
Let bygones be bygones.
Lwandle, I've seen children abakhulisiwe without either of the parents. They grew and they are very big. There are many people who look up to them. Meaning a child grow even without a parent.
Your final word, Makhumalo, what are you saying to the lady? You have said so much. Your final.
This lady Lwandle must put herself first at this moment.
Her first.
She must know that she comes first. I'm going back to say this child one day will grow and he will want to live his own life. Whereas you've stayed until you almost died in a relationship that was not working because of him. But one day you would not want to let him go and allow him to grow the wings and fly, because you will still hold him back, because I've stayed in a relationship that was not worth my while. That was painful because I wanted you to grow. Now you leave me. And then you become enemies with your own child, because now it was not his fault that your relationship didn't work. It's not even his fault that you chose the wrong man.
So we can't use the child forever.
No. Think of yourself. Make peace with the fact that this man is the father of your child, and that will never change. If he wants to be the father, will remain a father. If you don't want to be, then be absent. Go, girl. Be that single mother. You have strength. You have power. You can do it.
And she's a postgraduate.
There's nothing that is stopping her.
Dear Makhumalo, where can we find you, Makhumalo?
On my YouTube channel is Tobile Makhumalo. Please subscribe.
Okay.
Please. Yes. Thank you.
And then on your email,
you can also send me your letter on my email address tobile.khumalo12@gmail.com.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
On Twitter, Makhumalo Mseleko. On Instagram, please follow me on Tobile K.
Thank you so much, people of the world. Thank you so much again. We have received letters from Uganda, from Botswana, from Swaziland, from Zimbabwe, from Namibia, from everywhere in the continent of Africa. Thank you so much for the love that you are giving to us. All what we say, dear Makhumalo, stay safe. Ciao, ciao.